Hey there, welcome back to my channel. You're at the Thrifty Journal Shop, and my name's Amber. And today I'm going to share one of my journals with you. This is listed in my Etsy shop. I will leave all the details in the description down below. So I've been going through some of my journals, more so my fabric ones that I've made, and revamping them, maybe adding something different to the cover. Some of them I've deconstructed. So this one I actually deconstructed and added some pages to it. Uh, the cover here is all thrifted fabric. So my motto is that I really enjoy thrifting. I always have. And I really just like taking different pieces and putting them together and creating art that way. So all of this fabric is thrifted, and I love mix matching fabrics together and just it sort of being random, and it kind of turns out in my mind or in my vision pretty cool looking. So this was all just some fabric that I had thrifted, and underneath here is a paper bag. And what I did was I took this, the golden book. I have got some of these, like the Telltale books that I'm going to start turning into journals and sewing them on fabric to make them a little larger. Well, I had two copies of this one, and this one was in a little sad condition. The pages were, it looked like a little kid had some artist, he was being an artist and he had drawn and colored. And so a lot of the pages were unusable, or I just decided to fussy cut them. So I decided to take this cover and I sewed it on the front here. And Winnie the Pooh is probably one of my favorites. And I just kind of wanted to make it whimsical. I love whimsical looking. And so these are just some silk flowers that I pulled apart, and I sewed some buttons. So I sewed these on the cover. Then I went around with my sewing machine and sewed it to this cover. And then I just added this dangle. You can take this off. It's just from a paper clip, and it's just some of my handmade paper acrylic beads there, just for some color. So this is a pretty large journal. It measures 10 inches with the height and 8 1/4 with the width. There is one signature, and it has front and back pockets. There are 38 pages in here with a total of 76 front and back. So because I didn't have any of this story, I wanted to put some Winnie the Pooh pages in there. So what I did was I deconstructed this and added some pages to it. And here you've got a fabric scrappy pocket here, and I just had this little flower that I attached. I sewed that on. And then in here, I've just got some arrangement of ephemera, and some of this is from Trudy that she sent in Happy Mail. And I used full-size pages and I hinged them with some fabric. And here's just a playing card pocket, and I tucked a Tigger card in there, and this is a page from another Winnie the Pooh book. So a lot of times I paper clip stuff in here, and you can always take these paper clips out, move stuff around. But I decided I would add to some of my paper clips. So I added some of my beads there. Scrapbook paper with another pocket, just some ephemera in here. There's another Winnie the Pooh card with Eeyore. Actually, I think Eeyore is my favorite. I love Eeyore. A bird book page and some flower page. And then here's the Winnie the Pooh book that I decided to pull the pages from. How to Catch a Heffenlump. So decided to pull the pages from that book. Wallpaper with a pocket here with some really pretty ephemera. Got some stationery back there. Graph paper with a playing card. Recipe page. And then here's some coloring book pages. And I believe I found these at a thrift store, and I love them. They look vintage because the women on here and the men, they're always wearing some really cool duds. And yeah, she's got the hula hoop going on. More of that storybook page. Garden paper, got a little flip. More recipe pages. And then I love this wrapping paper. It's vintage. I found it at a thrift store. I just love all the little animals. And look at this Lincoln log cake. Whew, the cake books, they get me every time. They just look delicious. Winnie the Pooh page, some stationery with a flip, and I attached it to a calendar. Craft book paper. So you've got a lot of open space. When I make journals, I like to leave it pretty open for you to create yourself. I don't really know people's styles. I don't know if they want to glue, if they like to paint, if they're into mixed media, if they like to write. So I personally, when I get a journal, I like a lot of open space. So I add some ephemera now and then, or little prompts for you, but I like to leave it open. I love to add fabric scraps to the side though. So there's some fabric scraps. Here is another children's book page, I think from another little golden book. And then I have some stationery with an envelope with this really pretty butterfly. And in here, I put a little children's book page, a beautiful card, and you've got a scorecard Uno, and then a page from a child craft book. So I just scored some really cool child craft books. I love those books. And I added some stickers in there too. Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, graph paper, fabric. And I just hinged the pages with some washi tape. And here I made a graph paper tuck pocket with a flash card, and I just paper clipped this ticket with some lace. And in here it's just a journaling card with some writing space. Pooh page, stationery, more children's book page with some fabric. So pretty. Some craft paper. I love the weight of this craft paper. It makes for such nice space to glue or paint, with a playing card there. And here's the back of that calendar. I wanted the image this way, so the calendar is going to be upside down. You have some buffalo. Look at those colors with Winnie the Pooh. And I just did a stationery flip there. That wrapping paper. And then here's another playing card pocket. And I just clipped in, there's another playing card, a bird, and some Monopoly money. And here's just a scrap of wallpaper with some writing paper and some trim. More garden page with a flip. Craft paper. And that's like a heavy cardstock material. Recipe page. I love the images from recipe cookbooks. Graph paper. And then here's another wallpaper pocket, and I attached this little journaling card. It says live beautifully, with a paper clip with some fabric and just some stationery, a large index card, and live life to the fullest. I just clipped that there. So pretty. The greens, there's lots of greens in here. Winnie the Pooh, scrapbook paper with another pocket, and just here's some more wallpaper. This is like the seagrass, the textured wallpaper. I'm in love with wallpaper. Oh, so good. It's good stuff. Wallpaper is good stuff. Here's a flip, some fabric, and just a little tag with some flowers. Music paper. And we're at the back of the journal, and I just attached another one of those tickets with Winnie the Pooh and a little fabric on the paper clip. And in here is a journaling card. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. I love that, Dr. Seuss. And just a greeting card with a tiger. And then I just put in some tissue from a dress pattern book. And I put my stamp onto the journal. I've been starting to do this. This is just using my stamp set with some of my paper, and I glued that on, Thrifty Journal Shop. So I'm dabbling with leaving my mark on the journal. So that is the sweet, whimsical, fun Winnie the Pooh fabric, feel good in your hands, squisher. So I hope this gave you some inspiration if you're making journals or deciding what you're going to put in journals. It really is just endless with possibilities. And I think sometimes the more random you have and the less you really think about a theme and just kind of let your creativity flow, I think you come up with some pretty interesting, cool stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is listed in my Etsy shop. I'll leave everything, all the details in the description down below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment. And if you like my content, please subscribe. That would be awesome. I hope you have a wonderful day. Get outside, do something fun, and find some time to create for your heart. All right, I'll see you soon. Take care.